The reason why so many people suffer or are in pain is because they're following someone else's rules. Think about your life right now. Think about the cultural or family rules that have been placed upon you. Think about what other people's expectations are about what you're supposed to do with your life. And think about how that shaped how you live your life and what rules you choose to follow and not follow. We live in society where there's laws, right? You have to follow those rules or you're gonna go to jail. But outside of that, you can do whatever the fuck you wanna do. You can do anything. But a lot of people try to put you in a box and say that you have to treat your body a certain way. You have to go about relationships a certain way. You have to go into a certain job. I mean, think about your life, for example, right now. I don't know what you do for a living, but I want you to ask yourself, did you go into that line of work because you thought it was the right thing to do? Because your family thought that maybe they'd be proud of you if you went into this line of work? Or you thought that, man, this is gonna make for a good future? Or is it something that truly lights you up and allows you to be you? Be comfortable in your own skin. Rock the life that you know you're meant to live. I don't know. This is a question I want you to ask yourself. Think about your physical body right now. Think about the rules that you follow in different situations. Maybe you've always wanted to get like super lean and create the body you wanted, but every time you get in a social situation, family or friends are like, yo man, why don't you just drink a little bit more? Or yo man, why don't you just eat this? Like everyone else is eating it. And so you're like, you know what? I want to stay within the boundaries of what's safe. So you follow those rules that other people created for you and you suffer and you don't get to ever have the body you want. Now think about the relationships that you have. I want you to think about your intimate relationships. Are you following on a path or in a relationship that you're not truly fulfilled in? Or have you done this in the past because, I don't know, maybe you wanted your family to think that you were heading down the right path and that, you were just being a good kid? Or have you gone about relationships just truly looking for your own peace and happiness? Thinking about what's gonna fill me up, what makes me feel good, what person supports me in being the greatest, most grandiose version of myself? I don't know. These are questions I want you to ask yourself. Am I following rules that other people have created for me? Or am I creating my own rules for life? I'll tell you personally, I spent years of my life living rules that other people set for me and I've suffered because of it. Because if you're not setting your own rules for life, you're not going to be the most fulfilled and happy. Because it's really hard to plug into something that wasn't made for you. It's really hard to follow rules that are made for someone else. And maybe, you're in some religion right now and you feel like you have to follow the rules of this religion because, I don't know, that's the right thing to do, right? Possibly. But do you ever ask yourself, what do I believe in? What do I think's right? What makes sense to me? These are all questions we want you to ask yourself. And this is like the biggest thing about being a Zen dude and this movement that we've created is a Zen dude just gets in touch with being. Who do you want to be? How do you want to live your life? When you start to ask these questions, you can create your own rules and you can start to live a life that's truly going to fill you up. You're going to be able to step into the body you want. You're going to be comfortable in your own skin. And most importantly, you're going to find some happiness on a day-to-day basis. And finally, if this video was helpful for you at all, please give us a like below, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone you care about.